My friends who have not seen the Mario Bros. Movie, you're in for a treat. Here is my no spoiler review of the Mario movie. I just got back from watching it. Here's what I think. So just to ensure that there are no spoilers, here are a few precautions. One, there are YouTube chapters in the video. If you scroll on the video in a supported device, you will see there are chapters. Find what you want and don't watch what you do not want. I'll be answering 7 spoiler-free questions, but if you do not want to hear one for some reason, feel free to skip with the chapter feature. Starting with question number 1, did it meet my expectations? So my expectations were honestly a little over mid. I didn't think it would be this outstanding movie, but I didn't think it would be terrible either. Therefore, did it meet my expectations? 100% in it surpassed them. When going into the theater, I knew what I was getting into. I just wasn't sure how good this would be. I don't watch many Illumination movies. I watched Despicable Me. That's about it. And I just didn't know how it would turn out. So it surpassed my expectations. Another question that might pop up is, could non-Nintendo fans watch this? Is there too many references? Would nobody else understand it? The answer is no, it's not only for Nintendo fans. Anybody can watch and enjoy this movie. I went with my mom and dad. They both really enjoyed it. They did admit some things they did not understand, like how mushrooms worked or things like that, but they did enjoy it and it was a fun movie for them. Also, in terms of the music selected, there is a lot for parents to enjoy. So with that being said, take your grandpas, your grandmas, your dads, your uncles, your dogs, your moms, your aunt, anybody. Although I don't think dogs are allowed in movie theaters. Number 3, is the movie mainly targeted towards kids? Mainly targeted? Maybe. If you look at other Illumination movies like Sing, Despicable Me, Secret Life of Pets, they're all a bit kids movies. So this would have an element of that for sure. Maybe a kid Nintendo fan would enjoy it more than an adult Nintendo fan, so it may or may not feel kiddie to you, but anybody can enjoy. I mean, yeah, maybe a Nintendo fan named Little Jimmy might like the movie more than an adult named Stan, who is also a Nintendo fan. 4, was the movie length of 92 minutes good? I was enjoying the movie so much to the point where it felt a little bit short. Don't get me wrong, an hour and a half is a good length for a Mario movie, but if you like it too much, it'll fly by your eyes. But I said this in my spoiler review, it's probably good that it wasn't much longer because you don't want it being longer than it needs to be. If it only needed 92 minutes, please keep it at 92 minutes. Therefore, the length is fine. And if you do not know how long that is, try to beat the original Super Mario Bros. Game on the NES. It takes about that long. 5, did they show too much in the trailers? I think they did. If you have a good memory of what the trailers were like, when watching the movie, you might be like, oh, that was from the trailer. That's the experience I had. I don't know whose fault that is, but, you know, trailers are trailers. At least for me personally, I didn't mind knowing what would happen, so that may or may not affect your watching experience. I mean, for me, I watched pretty much every single piece that I could before entering the movie theater, so it might be worse off for me. 6, did I like the characters' voices or did they not really fit? Skip this part if you don't want to hear it, but I thought majority of the voices fit really, really well. Some were even better than I expected. Voice acting is a beautiful thing. Like, there's voice actors, and then there's perfection. I think we found perfection. And then finally, what would I rate this movie out of 10? I said it in my spoiler review, I rate the movie a 7.8 out of 10, or pretty much an 8 out of 10. I've seen some people give it some bad reviews. I don't think it was like anywhere close to being terrible. I thought it was really good. It's not like I can tell you much because I want to keep it spoiler free, but it was good. I mean, it was nice. It was spectacular. What other spoiler free words can I use? I don't know, but I will tell you this. I will not tell you the post-credit scene and what is in it. Obviously, that would be a spoiler, but there is going to be one credit scene that has the big names on it, Chris Pratt, these guys. Stick around for that. And then it'll go to a black screen with all of the credits. Stick around past that. There is something else at the end of that. Stay until the very, very end. When you guys do watch the movie, I truly hope that you all do enjoy it. It's one of my favorite movies just because it's a Mario movie and I love Nintendo, but I'll let you be the judge of how good you think it is. Go and watch it, eat some popcorn, take some snacks, buy them from the theater. Don't smuggle them in because that will make your theater go out of business. But thank you to our channel members for supporting the channel, getting awesome perks, seeing unreleased videos, all that kind of stuff. When my podcast comes out, it'll be right here. I went more into depth on the no spoiler part of the movie. If you want to see more talk about this no spoilers, feel free to watch the podcast right here. Also, whenever you're ready, if you want to see my review that contains spoilers, I'll put it right here as well. With that, I'll see you all in the next video. I love you all. Adios.